So back to it. Think of a time that he's asked you to do something that is just literally centered around worship time with him. Like worship time with him daily. Or if he's asked you to do something daily. Or if you've had a nudging in your spirit to do something daily. I know I recently wrote my sister a letter, my baby sister, because I wasn't going to be able to be there for her birthday. And she used to lead this song in church. Ironically by William Murphy. And it's the song that everybody pretty much knows is I Give Myself Away. And my sister was always the one that wasn't really shy to sing in front of people. And so I would love to hear her sing it. I would love to hear her sing anyway. And so I recently wrote her a letter. And in that letter, I wrote the words out to that song. And, you know, she's dealing with a time in her life as well that is tough. And I know it's been tough for a reason. She's survived so much already. But this is something that is going to be an even bigger and greater testimony for her. When God has shown you somebody well, even when you see them ill, you know that healing is taking place. You know healing is already there. And for her, that's what it is. And man, it's funny to me that he brought me into a space to do that. And I pray that she really read it and began to sing in her head too, or sing out loud. I believe that there's power in the voice of praising when you're right in the midst of something, and it's those words that you offer up to God in praise in that way that begin to break those things off of you, that begin to break, because the enemy gets teed off when we give praise, especially when we're giving praise in the midst of something that's so treacherous, something that's so hurtful, something that's just like, God, where you at? Like, Daddy, where you at? I'm right here. I feel like I'm sinking. But I know you see me, so I know I'm not going to sink. But I feel like I'm sinking. But I know I'm not going to sink. Because you said that you would always be with me. You would always rescue me. You would always vindicate me. You know, I don't lack. I lack for nothing. And, all of these things. And so you have to begin to profess and decree and declare the very things that look the total opposite of what you may physically, tangibly see in front of you. And that's when he's just like, all right, they really trust in me. My baby is really trusting me. My baby is really listening. She knows that I got her. I'm finna release this to her. I'm finna release this to him. I'm finna release these people to be in her life. I'm finna release these people to be in his life. And I'm getting ready. It's just different things that he begins to release. And of course, it's still the nagging and ignorance of the enemy that will still try to taint your ears, but you have to be strong enough and diligent enough to remain in a place of knowing. And I believe oftentimes when God gives us dreams, oftentimes when God gives us words of wisdom, words of knowledge, that he is foretelling us what is already ours, because he knows what's about to come and be a test or temptation for us. It's his test, but it's the temptation of the enemy to make us say the wrong thing or make us do the wrong thing, to forfeit what it is that God is already released, really already given and said is ours. And so even today for me, in sitting in that, I had to release it, because the more I thought about it, the more that I began to have like this just like crazy feeling in the pit of my stomach. You know how you feel like you spinning and you get hot? It's like that was trying to come, and it's just like, we can't do that. And so I got back in my place that I was in this morning, and I just began to profess and confess things that he's told me. Like, this is what you've said to me. This is what you've told me. This is what I've seen. This is what you've shown me. This is what you've said to me, Daddy. This is what you've shown me. This is what you've promised me. So I know that this can't be something that is for real. And if it is for real, it's gonna be changed. Like, it's changed instantly, because he's not going to lie to me. My daddy's not gonna lie to me. He's not gonna lie to anybody. He can't do that. He can't. It's not in him. He can't. So I want you guys to think of something that has been, or that is very trying right now for you. Very trying, very it's been like a bothersome thing, and it's meant to get you out of your posture of belief. It's meant to get you out of trusting in the very words that God has told you. And literally tonight, begin to decree, and sometimes just even sit, take a moment to even sit and close your eyes, put on some worship music, and just see the very thing that it is. Like, go mute to everything else, all the craziness is going on in the world, and all the crazy news is being dropped, and all that. Believe the thing that God has said is the great thing that God has said is happening for you, to you. The great things that he has said is being released to you, and ask him to just to keep you in a place of peace. To keep you in a place of peace, and knowing that it's there, and all the noise and the chaos that's literally coming from that other place is meant to make you say the wrong thing. It's meant to make you sit in worry. It's meant to make you sit in the chaotic thoughts that he's not doing what he said he's going to do. The last thing we want to do is to call him a lie, because we know who the father of lies is. So we don't want to call our father a lie, because he's nothing but the truth. The truth, not facts, truth. He's the truth, and he's truth and love, agape love. So if he's the truth, and the truth is the only thing that he can tell us, and we know that he loves us the way that he loves us, we know that everything that he said is ours, because there is purpose behind the release that he's giving to us, right? Yeah. But that's it. I think I don't want to go on and keep yapping, and I'm not supposed to. But I pray that something that has been released through me touches your heart, resonates with your spirit, and that you can take it and use it and implement it, and just sit with it and believe. May 2023, miracles, blessed God, miracles, manifested miracles right now. All right? I'm Brandy, and I pray that you guys have an awesome rest of your evening, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right?